Welcome in. What's your name?
Stefan,
Stefan, how old are you?
34.
And what do you do?
I practice law. I work at a law firm.
All right, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the gym. I like to read.
Now, see, now he comes out. He's not really commanding the room, in my opinion. He came out mellow. Like, what do y'all? When y'all say command the room, I get what that term means, but I don't know if they know what it means. I think that they just wasn't digging him and was trying to play nice or something because he's coming out. He's mellow. I'm a lawyer. So it's really just, I think their personal preference and the vibe and all that, and maybe the appearance of the man. But we'll see.
But DJ part time. So I'm very into music. So
All right. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
um, right now in my life, I'm looking for a relationship, someone to build something with. Qualities I look for: humbleness, self awareness, confidence, kindness, generosity. Someone who's reasonable. Yeah.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Depending on the situation, children, um, bad breath, poor hygiene,
Yeah, of course.
selfishness.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's good. I think that's what I'm thinking about right now.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. Your name and age.
Hi, Stefan. I'm Simone. I'm 32.
And Simone, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love what you do. I love the touch of the gold watch. The shoes are sending me, though. I don't get the thought process behind it, and I tried to look past it, but I couldn't.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing. I don't understand. Are those wingtips? What are them joints called? I don't get it either. He might be from. Sorry, let me not even say that. I was about to say a city, and I don't even want no problems on that side of town. But yeah, I'm a little confused by the fit too, as far as the shoes are concerned. Everything else but the shoes, I'm like, what's going on? But to pop your balloon off of that, I mean, you could work with a dude on his shoes and his dress. Come on, man. Like, he looked like a well put together brother, man. He's a lawyer. He like music, DJ, and DJ. Depending on how often he's getting booked, DJs make some good money. They can make some good money potentially, but and just a lawyer. I don't know what type of lawyer is. All lawyers don't make money either. I think people hear lawyer. He might be a lawyer for the government, making $50,000, $60,000 a year. I know lawyers that work for the government don't get paid six figures. You know what I'm saying? So but by him having a law degree, that does open up a whole host of opportunities that he can maneuver and pivot into. So we'll see. But the shoes was kind of throwing me off too. Like, what is he wearing?
All right. So now, Stefan, is she someone that you're trying?
She's not my type. She's attractive, but I think it was a good pop.
Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Get another pop down there. Let's head on over. Okay, your name and age.
My name is Vanessa, and I'm 35.
All right, Vanessa, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was just kind of waiting for a moment to be a little more convinced. I have a lot of respect for your profession.
But he didn't say what type of
Being
lawyer
the
he is.
I think I definitely hear a lot about pilots, lawyers, and other professions being more difficult to deal with. I don't judge people on that right away, but I was just kind of wanting something to pull me in, and I just haven't been pulled in. That's all. But you seem really, really friendly. Yeah. You do. You really do. You seem like you're probably
Thank
a
you.
good person to hang around.
Okay.
All right, now is Vanessa someone that's your type?
She seems very friendly as well. Maybe not my prototype, but she looks nice. She's attractive.
Thanks. What's a prototype?
Um,
All right. I got you.
okay.
After I said it out loud, I was like, oh, I know what that word means.
Let's go on over to our next pop balloon. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahida, and I'm 33.
All right, Shahida, why
That's
did you
my
end up
jam
popping
too. Andre 3000 prototype. You might be the one. If not, you are the prototype. So the first chick that popped her balloon, brown skin, chocolate, she's chocolate. So either he likes darker or lighter. That's his prototype. And I'm because he's light, he's more than likely he's a beige brother, so he probably wants somebody beige or lighter. We'll see.
What made me pop my balloon was the styling of the outfit, the look, but and also I really didn't feel like we connected. Well, I didn't really get an initial connection when I seen him walk out.
So what is it about the style? I know you're into fashion a lot, so what is it about his?
I feel like it is the shoes, but I feel like you can. But it's not even like the shoes are bad with the denim. I think maybe a different top, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I feel like you have like probably like a very niche, laid back kind of like certain kind of style. I don't. Sorry, I just kind of lost the train of thought. But yeah, but that's really what it was for me.
Okay, no problem. Now
She seemed like she tired or something, like she struggling to think. She had to take a deep breath. What is going on with her, boy? Because even that was the one I was talking about earlier when the last guy was out. She just seemed like she was zoned out, like she's struggling to be here or something. Maybe her feet hurt.
She's attractive as well. Also, not necessarily feeling her.
She seemed youngish. The ponytail, the I don't even know what that's called because I'm not fashion guru, but I don't know if that's a crop top with a bustier with the just a peekaboo titty pop jump. I don't know. I don't know. The blue and the green go together, but I don't know. It don't look bad, but it's like if my lady was trying to wear that, I'd be like, "Hey, you gotta change." So I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say.
Put it together, especially the top. The green is not connecting with the bottom part. It's I'm not really feeling it, but she seems cool. Yeah.
I'm not feeling. It kind of is different, I guess. I think I like different, so it is different, but it's like you said, it's not flowing. I don't know how to call it, but it's not. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. It looks okay, but I wouldn't want to see my lady wearing that personally.
It's really funny. Okay. No, I can take that. You know, jab for jab. I like that though. I like that about your personality though. It's like slightly shady, but like respectful. It's like I'm gonna come for you, but not too much. You don't do too
Not
much.
too much.
I like that.
Okay, let's head on back.
What's going on with these two? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. It's like they gotta be in agreement. I don't know if they homegirls or what, but why are they over here like in a meeting or something? Like you gonna pick them? What you think? Like the way they look, it's almost like they consulting each other or something.
So we do have 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. What's your age and what do you do?
I don't think he's prepared. I think he's just going off the fly, and that's where the pausing come in. I would have thought while the other guy was out, you would have kind of been preparing yourself to ask certain questions, think about, what you want to come out and say and things of that nature. It's almost like he just kind of like just, freestyle, which is cool too, I guess. But
Name and age, and what do you do? Kayla, 31.
But he's not commanding the room either. I don't feel like he's commanding the room either. They said the other guy's not commanding the room, but I don't feel like he's necessarily commanding the room either. I hope somebody talks about that because I would love to know what they're talking about as far as commanding the room.
I'm in the banking industry.
Yeah.
Name and age, and what do you do?
I'm Jessie. I am 28 years old and I'm a medical student currently.
Name and age, and what do you do?
Hi, my name's Jessica. Hi, my voice. I'm sorry. Hi, my name's Jessica. I'm a realtor and I'm also a nurse.
And
What's your
what?
age?
Oh, I'm 28.
20? 28.
How old are you?
34.
Name and age, and what do you do?
I'm Gabrielle. I'm 34 and I'm a marriage and family therapist and an author.
And last lady here. Name and age, and what do you do?
I'm Crystal. I'm 30. I'm a bridesmaid.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to now have you pop a balloon. So let me give you a pick. Hold on to that. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Don't go too far. Come in a little.
Stab her. About to stab her ass with the
All right. So Caleb,
stab
did you-
her ass.
I liked his profession. He likes to read. I was interested in that as well.
She not
So
bad.
someone physically your type? Physically, yes.
She seemed very conservative. Maybe that's just the show. She might get buck wild outside of there, but she seems conservative.
Why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's an attractive woman, and I think I just didn't get a strong connection when she was speaking before. She seems a little soft spoken, which is good. It's fine, but I had to make a quick decision. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question that gets them talking.
If I had your best friend here, what would she warn me about you before dating you?
Okay.
And we getting there. And we
What
picking
would your
up
best
steam.
friend warn him about you?
They gonna
When
lie.
I'm actually here, she'd probably tell you that I have issues with time management, but we're working on it. We're working through it. But I would say that's probably like my biggest red flag. Yeah. I'll be on island time. I'm from Guam.
Oh, she Guamanian. My partner, one of my first roommates in the Air Force when I first got to base, Tadinko. Tadinko was from Guam. She don't look Guamanian though, cause Tadinko looked almost like Asian almost or Samoan. He was a thick dude, man. Pause. But yeah, she don't look Guamanian, but dang, okay, Guam. That's dope. That's dope. Time management, I get it. She from the islands. Guam is in the like near Japan, I want to say, somewhere over there in the middle of the island, Little Island too. But okay, time management. At least she honest and she knows one of her flaws. So that's what's up.
Can you expound on that?
On which part?
Time management.
I just think I'm time blind, and I think I have more time than I actually do. And then, I end up running late. So, you need to be efficient with your time as an adult. So, again, we're working through it.
Let's go on over here. All right. What would your best friend warn him about you?
I'm clingy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm clingy. I'm a lover girl. I wanna be in your skin. You hear me? Like, yeah, I ain't
All right.
What would your best friend warn him about you?
She would probably say I tend to overthink a little bit. Yeah, and then also like I tend to be a prankster, and so sometimes I play too much.
That might be cool though. I mean, somebody have a little sense of humor, a little fun, but long. See, when you say prank though, see, I don't do the pranks too much. You ain't gonna keep playing all the goddamn time. Jesus Christ, man, throwing water on me when I'm asleep, type pranks or wild pranks like that. That's different. But if you doing a little jokey joke here and there, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's no harm, no foul. But if you doing outlandish shit, I'm walking in about to go to case. He a lawyer. He about to leave out. You throwing flour and honey on his suit type playing. That's too childish. But if she just like to play when it's an appropriate setting, I think that's cool. Keep the relationship spicy. But if you just childish, then yeah, we can't rock with you.
This friend would definitely say that I'm a hopeless romantic, but also very impulsive. I would say it's a part of my career. Being flight attendant, always being on the go. I just kind of make decisions, and she would definitely say I'm impulsive.
I don't think that's gonna work. Cause if he's a lawyer, they are very logical. I've taken some when I was getting my degree. I took some law class. I always was interested in law. I thought I wanted to be a lawyer one time, and that I think the class is called logic. I could not like the way they gotta think. I was like, man, I was struggling in that class. The logic, I was like, I don't know. So with her being impulsive, I think that he's gonna probably pop her balloon next because of that comment she made that she's impulsive. I don't know. I don't know, dude, but I'm just saying because of his career field. But then he also said he's a DJ, which seems to be impulsive too, party, mixing, whatever. But I don't know because he seems very reserved and laid back. It could be the show. We're gonna see, but I think she might be the next up, or the chick in the red saying the pranks. One of them two possibly. Or the clingy one. Because clingy, that can border on crazy. Clingy, crazy. So depending on, because she was looking like, like she want to eat him up. And look at her right now, how I got it paused, how she just staring at him. I don't know. She might be kind of clingy, meaning crazy clingy. So I don't know. He better stay away from her. I got a feeling he gonna pick the Guamanian chick, possibly.
Let's hit on back. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
What I tell you? What I tell you? You overthink and you want to play. See, you gonna get on my nerves. You overthinking half the day, and then the other half of the day you keep playing with me. The hell out of here.
So, why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I just wanted to hear more. I really like your career and you're well spoken, and I was just interested to learn more.
So, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Mostly because of her last, what she said about overthinking. It can be good and bad, but a lot of times it can be bad. It can make you make little situations into big situations. I've been involved with women before that have been chronic overthinkers, and it wasn't always good. So
What I tell you, it was either going to be the overthinking or her saying that she's a prankster. I don't have a problem with the prankster because, again, it keeps things exciting and fun, and if it's appropriate pranks, not, over the top pranks where you just doing childish nonsense. But I told you the overthinking, I've been with people like that. And like he said, you can turn a something so small and minute into what they say, a mountain out of a molehill, because you overthinking everything, and we can't even move how we need to move because you overthinking every move. No, he's right for that. I think next up is going to probably be but I think the other chick down there that said the impulsiveness, but he might like that because, like I said, the DJ is kind of depending on how much of a lawyer he is versus DJ. He might have a good balance where he can be impulsive but structured at the same time. So time and place for everything. But we'll see. But I knew he was going to pop her balloon.
that's why I popped it. Otherwise, yeah, everything's fine.
All right. We've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
How do you guys feel about children?
Children. Okay, let's start down there and come back up. All right. How do you feel about children?
I feel ever since I was a little girl, I knew I was supposed to be a mom. I want children one day, so I'm open to children.
How many kids?
I used to be 2, now 1 is okay.
But my thing is, when? Because I think, is she in her 30s and you're a flight attendant and you like being impulsive? And when you're talking about kids, that's structure. That's not being a flight attendant. You can't be a mom and a flight attendant. So what other assets do you have other than being a flight attendant? Do you have a degree? How are you going to pivot into a career field that would be conducive of you being a mother? To sit here and bear children and not necessarily be a stay-at-home mom, but you can't be I'm not gonna say can't, but it's gonna be damn near impossible for you to be a flight attendant and a hands-on mom. So I hope he has a follow-up question for her, especially because of her career field. Because I would love to see how she's gonna answer that, but he probably won't. He seems like, he's just barely able to come up with a question. So we're gonna see.
How old are you again?
And she's 30. So when do you plan on changing from this impulsive flight attendant career field where you gone traveling in and out of state. Like you already 30, he's 34, so I'm pretty sure he's thinking about starting a family. Because at the beginning he said, I'm looking for someone to build with. When a man say he's ready to start building, that's what he means. He's probably looking in the next 2 to 3 years to settle down. He's probably good in his career field and he's ready to start building now. So if she's 30, he's already 4 years your senior. When are you talking about pivoting? Because we gonna have to line that up. But I think he's digging her though. I mean, she's very attractive. Don't have any kids, so she has some, some points on her side. But yeah, we'll see.
You have how many kids you have?
No kids.
Got it.
All right, over here, how do you feel about children? Children.
Do you like having children?
Having children.
I think she fantasizing already because I told you the way she was just looking at him, staring at him, she ready to jump on him. She ready. But I don't think I think she the vibe I'm getting from her, I don't think she wifey material, honestly. I think she's still living that carefree life. She just look like the tattoo on the chest. She look youngish, probably still clubbing and wanting to party, looking for the guy with the bag and the nice car. And, she kind of give me that go. I could be wrong judging a book by its cover, but that's all we really had to work off. You only get to talk, maybe ask 4 or 5 questions. So you got to really be able to gauge in a short period of time with only a minimal amount of information that person's characteristic. And when I'm looking at her first appearances, she's still in the streets, honestly. I think she's still partying, trying to live her best life, looking for a dude that's, going to pamper her and pay for everything. And it's not wrong with that. Teach his own, but I don't think that's what type of time he on.
You want to have children?
Do I want to? I want a son. That's it.
I don't like that answer. You can't choose what you have in most cases, unless you're getting some type of artificial insemination and what is that stuff where you can determine the DNA, but that's money. You talking about money. I don't even know what the procedure's called, but I know they can probably do some type of genetics where they can make the baby a certain gender while in the womb. I don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure, but I thought I heard something of that nature in the past. But I want a son. Even her answer's kind of immature in my opinion. He gonna pop her next.
I have 8 brothers. I'm the only girl, so I feel like I'm gonna.
He gonna pop her balloon. I don't got time to be dealing with your 8 hood ass brothers that wanna. And if you the only, it sounds like you might be the only sister, unless your parents just had 12, 15 kids and whatever. But she said she had 8 brothers, so she probably the only girl or one of few girls, and they're probably overprotective, especially if they older brothers. I ain't got time for your brothers.
Boy, like man running our family. So yeah.
Probably.
All right, and over here, how do you feel about children? So I'm definitely open to children. I probably want 2, 3 at the most, a boy and a girl. I'm also open to 2 boys as well too.
Yeah, I like 2 to 3. That's good.
Okay. And do
You gonna pop her next.
No kids, okay.
Not the one talking right now, but her homegirl beside her. I think he gonna pop her next. It's gonna be between her, the Guamanian, and the flight attendant at the end.
All right, so it is time to pop another balloon. Go ahead and pop one whenever you're ready.
Watch what I say. Watch what I told you. Told you. Told you.
Jessica, why did you have your balloon on?
What I tell you.
Cool. And I like his career. He look cute. And he got strong.
You see how they keep saying career? See, they hear lawyer and they hear dollar signs because they just assume, most people do, because I even did it too. I met lawyers and I'm like, oh, you probably getting paid. And they looking at me crazy like, nah, I get like $50,000 a year. I work for the government. I'm not a corporate lawyer or a lawyer working on Wall Street. Now, those type of lawyers, they getting paid. The lawyers that work in the NFL, the sports leagues, the Wall Street lawyers, the corporate attorneys, those type of lawyers. All lawyers ain't getting paid 6 figures, millions of dollars, all that stuff. So I think they hear lawyer and they hear dollar signs.
So why'd you end up popping Jessica?
Jessica seems real cool,
Man.
attractive. She seemed like her answers weren't too sure.
Mm-hmm. Childish, still immature, still growing up.
He had two girls. Okay, I didn't have any children, so I'm good with kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just nervous a little bit.
Yeah, everybody's nervous.
My bad, my bad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got two ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him? You ready here? So, what does being in a relationship with you look like? If you could describe it.
Being in a relationship with me looks like texting every day, every morning, FaceTiming, hanging out after work, buying you things, traveling. I like girls that are affectionate as well. Not clingy, but affectionate enough. Like it's a very fine balance.
Okay.
You have to
You're
find.
busy. Yeah, we're all busy.
I am busy, but I make time for people that I want to make time for. So
Okay. And
Yeah.
where do you live?
I live in Brooklyn, New York.
Sorry, no long distance. And where do you live? Here. Let's head down over there.
Hey, well, you just helped me out. She did that also because that's her friend. I guarantee you that. I get the long distance, maybe she, but if you was really digging him and it wasn't for your friend getting her little feelings hurt because you knew your friend was really digging him, because like I said, they was consulting each other earlier in the show. Her friend got knocked off, and now it's like, okay, I don't want to get this dude, and then she yapping in my ear, hating what's going on there, because she already know her friend. She's making decisions based off of her friend, more than likely. Not saying that she doesn't have a mind of her own and she really truly isn't sincere when she says, I don't want a long distance relationship. I get that. It's hard to have a long distance relationship if you're really not built for that. But I think that answer, her popping a balloon, was more so not only because her own personal preference, because her friend got her balloon got popped. Honestly, that's what my take on it is. I could be wrong, but that's my take on that, because she was quick to pop that as soon as he said Brooklyn. She wasn't even trying to be like, oh well, let me at least give it a shot. Ain't like we about to get married. Nobody's about to get married right out the door here. You still got to get to know the person, whether it's y'all live in the same state or long distance anyway. You came on a dating show, so you don't get to predetermine where that person lives. So you already should have been open to possibly somewhat of a long distance relationship until you got to know the person and potentially y'all can decide, okay, how we gonna figure this out. But maybe she just didn't want to waste her time to begin with, and I get it, but I still think that part of her popping her balloon was because her friend got popped, honestly.
Okay, any questions over here?
I do. How would you describe love to someone who's never experienced it before?
That's a good question. It's magical. That's a good question. I would be like, me personally, I'd be like, love is magic. When you feeling butterflies in your stomach and you just can't live without that person, you want to see him every day. It's something that someone can go their whole life and never experience, and that would be the saddest thing in the world, to never experience love. To be able to love someone unconditionally, that is the most beautiful, purest thing in the world, especially when it's reciprocated. It's magic. It really is. A lot of people probably never experience in their life real unconditional love. Thick and thin, whether I'm up, rich, or down, broke, in the trenches, in the mud, trying to figure it out. That person will rub your back, rub your feet, even if you got fucked up feet, and they loving on you. And even love ain't always, hugging and kissing. Sometimes love is that tough love. Hey, you need to get up off your butt. You need to, I want to see you do better in life. I want to see you be better. It ain't always peachy keen. Love ain't always peachy keen. Real love is when you at your worst and that person is still there for you no matter what, and there to lift you up, not put you down, but give you a hand up when you feel like you can't go no further. You can't take another step. and they there to lift you up and love on you. And sometimes love is tough, but it's love. That's what I
don't
want to
know
say.
if I've been in love. I don't know if I'm the right person to answer that question. I've loved people, but it's been a while since I felt like I'm in love. So I don't know how to answer that. How about you?
I would say it's effortless. It is, you don't think about it, you just do it. Sometimes you put yourself behind the other person. Um, yeah, you don't think
Effortless.
about it, you just do it. It just comes naturally. You love that person, you do anything for them.
And it takes time sometimes. Love is time. A lot of people in this fairy tale world where like love at first sight and it's just on. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes that happens. Some people are blessed with that love at first sight type of deal, but far too often that's far and few between. Love takes time to get to know that person, to know their flaws and all. Whether you wake up look like Medusa or you waking up looking like Beyonce, whichever way I'm taking you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if your hair done, not done. I don't care if your toes are done, not done. I'm going to love on you. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna, hug on you. It's not gonna be judgmental like, I ain't get your hair done first before I touch you. Or man, me and my wife, I love her regardless. I call her Big Shirley when she ain't got her hair done. Big Shirley. And then when she got her hair done, she my fat baby. But I love her regardless. It doesn't change. It's not fair weather. It's like I love you, period. Like she said, it is effortless. It becomes effortless, but don't get it twisted. We've had our ups and downs, we've had our trials and tribulations. But that's what shows true love because we've endured it all. We've endured it all. So, and she's my best friend. Love being around her 24/7. We could work together. We don't work together, but I'm saying we was even talking about it. Like, would you mind if I work with you? Like, I could spend every day, all day with my wife. Seriously, not on no fairy tale, holding hands, skipping, blowing bubble stuff. Just on some real stuff, man. I really, really love my wife. Like, I love her, and she loves me, and we dig each other. Even when we not feeling each other, we know how to just give each other our space, and in a day or two, we right back at it, and we have our talks, and we figure it out, and we keep pushing. Love, man.
So
Is that love or loyalty?
That's love.
When's the last time you've been in love?
2 years ago.
What happened? You don't have to answer, but just go on with the conversation.
He's a great guy. Love him to death. We just weren't the right people for each other. We wanted different things in life.
Okay.
now, is she someone that you?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not normally a tattoo guy, but and she's definitely attractive. I like her height. I like her answers so far, and she's very attractive. So
Yeah, she is.
she's my type.
Okay, so he remind a little chocolate. She not chocolate, but she chocolate. She caramel. She caramelized.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a match?
I do. How do you manage stress
That's a good
and
question.
conflict in a relationship?
That's a good question.
Through conversation.
Good communication.
Honesty.
Yep. That's the only.
I try not to
That's
let
one of the
things
only ways.
linger.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a logical person or emotional?
Both.
Thinking wise?
Both.
Both.
I think I have a very good balance. I'm a very balanced person in general. I think I'm very good about reading emotions, and I try not to be overly logical, but I think logic is important.
Mm-hmm.
So my answer is both.
Okay.
I probably lean more towards logic if you would ask people that know me, but I do have a very good emotional read on things.
Any over here for her?
Where are you from?
Dallas.
What's the face about?
I was hoping you were a little closer to the East Coast. Because to be real, I thought the women here would be coming from around the country, but I think that's a little too far for me. And
But she's a
maybe
flight
if we had
attendant.
a stronger connection, I would make an exception. But I feel like that is a little far. I don't think it's realistic. But if you were closer, I'd definitely be more willing to put it to the test. Yeah.
Go ahead and pop them. All right, I'll have you head back. All right, well, Stefan, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for him, ladies.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was pretty good, all in all. That was pretty good. Y'all should have went with the first dude. That's Kid Arcade TV, man. We out. We did 2 back to back. Cause the first one was kind of short, so I ain't want to just, leave y'all like that. But that was a good one. I'm gonna probably chop this up and see what's next, and if it's good, then I'll post it. If not, we'll try to find another one because she hot right now. She doing good. Arlette Mooley. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, but this sister's doing good with this show. She got her niche and she's doing a hell of a job. I really like these Pop the Balloons, so I'm gonna definitely do some more of these. So be on the lookout for that. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I see you on the next one. All right, peace.